A sword will kill people, and you will die at some point. You die, he dies, or you both die. What is Iaido? That's an interesting question. Quite a hard one to answer. It's not just about drawing and cutting with a sword. It's about how you conduct yourself, improving how you interact with people. The elements are actually three equal parts of looking at the technical aspect of moving around, looking at etiquette and how you deal with people, and finally looking at your developing your own spirit into the person you would like to be. Effectively, it's about how to draw a sword from the scabbard in your belt. So you can be standing, sitting, kneeling, it doesn't really matter. The idea is to cover any situation and be able to draw and defend yourself. Iaido is normally a single person thing, almost like shadow boxing if you wish. So you're having to use your imagination to picture somebody in front of you. My own instructor, Iwata Norikasu sensei, was Hachidan Hanchi, which is 8th dan top grade from most people's understanding. You don't get a better grade than that. He also had two Menkyo Kaiden, which are master's certificates. He used to practice Kendo initially, and then went on to Iai after the war finished and returned from being a Russian prisoner of war in 1952. And he practiced from that age until last November, when he was 98. He was still running classes and died on January 1st in 2011. It's an interesting, relationships with your instructor is quite interesting. It's almost family level. So if you think of something like a favourite uncle, or you know, somebody who used to take you fishing when you were a child, or something along that line. It's very much a paternal role almost. Is how people look up to him. So it's going to be very difficult to replace him, especially at my age and my skill level. For somebody else to step in is going to be quite difficult. Originally around this area, there was nothing like this at all. I used to travel around quite a lot around the UK to practice. Eventually, it's a natural progression. More people started to turn up to where I practiced, and obviously needed help to understand what they were doing. So there is sort of like a natural progression. I encourage all my students to understand how to teach in order to understand what they know themselves as well. So it's not just about helping yourself to get better, it's about helping other people as well. So part of that is, of course, of being an instructor. I was probably quite aggressive when I was a lot younger. It makes me, shall we say, contemplate a little bit more before I answer. And you sort of look at why people are asking you or putting you in that type of situation. So you basically try and avoid conflict in the first place. You accept the fact that you will die at some point, and such is life. You're born, you live, you die. It's just when.